All right, are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this because this is going to blow your mind.
That dude in the hairpiece the whole time, that was Bruce Willis.
Nice little tie in there, man.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm done.
Drop the mic.
Leave it on.
Welcome,
Come on,
everybody,
man.
to the Culture Copia podcast. In today's episode, we're going to revisit a topic we had a difficulty a few weeks ago on 90s and 90s movies.
We ended up getting the 90s music
Yeah.
in, and that came out, but we're going to do some 90s movies, maybe some TV.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of fill in what we...
I like
now,
TV.
Speaking of filling in...
Yeah, I was going to say, welcome, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Jeremy's been a friend of mine and
Nice
Nate's
to-
for a very long
Nice to be on the
No.
podcast. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here,
That
man.
actually reminds me, I'm going to try... I doubt he'll answer. Greg is in Florida right now.
Oh, we're going to call Greg.
Let's see if we can get him.
Let's get him beachside here. Greg is going to carve out some time from his busy sunbathing schedule,
In Florida.
which seems to be going absolutely well for him
Which
because
is
he
like-
is
is this
golden
his-
brown.
Is this his second trip to Florida this year or something?
No, he's just been talking about it for hellas, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, let's see if we can get him.
Don't forget to make sex noises.
I know. I wonder if he'll answer. You gotta imagine he's on the beach right now.
He's looking
probably-
into
there's
this
n-
shit like-
There's no way he's got his phone on him. At all.
Come on, Greg.
He's on the beach.
Let's leave him a message. Leave him a message.
Okay, we'll leave him a message.
Is not available. At the tone, please record
Greg
your
Maskelson.
message.
Greg!
Greg!
You motherfucker, where you at?
Where you at,
Greg.
man?
You're not on the podcast.
We're recording shit over there.
me so horny.
Oh my God, Greg, we're talking '90s movies. I already know your top two fucking '90s movies are Jurassic Park and Forrest Gump.
So the Gayer 1 and Gayer 2.
Call into the
Gator
show,
one, Gator
Greg. If you get this, call in. Call in. Call Matt.
All right, buddy.
Love you.
We'll talk to you later. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That's
I
calling
did-
up people.
I didn't expect him to answer, but if he did, that would have been hilarious. 90s movies, man. 90s
Hope he calls
movies.
back.
So, Greg's,
I had a movie once.
what's your favorite 90s movie? Or top, whatever.
I actually had to look at a list of 90s movies before I got here.
Yeah, Casey doesn't remember anything before the age of 8, he told us last time.
Basically.
That's right. Now I'm remembering.
Basically.
The blank slate.
Yeah, his whole life before 8.
Casey entered
Like,
at 8.
I know one movie that I used to watch nonstop was The Quick and the Dead.
Okay, yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I saw that.
really
That
like
is
movie.
a star-studded Western.
It really is.
That is Leonardo DiCaprio plays Billy
Russell
the Kid.
Crowe.
Russell Crowe is the
Preacher.
Russell
Gene
Crowe,
Hackman is,
Sharon
like the-
Stone.
What is his?
He wasn't
his
Billy
role?
the Kid in the movie, though, was he?
I thought he was.
No, he was Bill. He knew Billy the Kid. He talked about Billy the Kid.
I thought he
in one of
played
his-
Billy the Kid.
No,
Look up The Quick and the Dead.
Quick and the Dead.
His name was the Kid.
It was.
Kid?
His name was just the Kid.
It was just. Yeah, it was
It wasn't
the Kid.
Billy the
It wasn't Billy the Kid.
No, because he was
All
supposed
right.
to
Someone
be
got
Gene
texted.
Hackman's son,
right.
and he's supposed to be Gene Hackman's son in that movie, and he's
Correct.
supposed to be quick like his dad.
Pull it up. I want to see.
okay.
There's a lot of people in that. You know what? Similar to that, one of my favorite, my number 3 of my all-time favorite movies. My top 3 movies are 90s movies.
Yeah, I had.
They
Are
are.
they?
And number 3 is Tombstone.
Yes.
And that's another star-studded Western, dude.
See, I don't know why I keep thinking that was the late '80s. So, oh yeah, okay.
No.
Tombstone
90 is
then.
93.
Tombstone then.
You've got fucking
Fucking
Kurt Russell.
Russell,
Kurt Russell.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Sam Elliott.
You know what?
What?
Sam
I
Elliott.
don't get to brag about being right very fucking often.
Yeah.
But this is one of them times.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brag
What is
it,
his name?
George.
Kid.
The Kid.
Yeah. Oh, is that a spider?
That is a spider. Hello, little
you can see it.
spider.
Kill it.
I'm gonna
Hey,
kill it.
Charlotte's Web.
it.
Was
I
that the
got-
he
'90s?
wanted
Was
to
Charlotte's Web the '90s?
He realized he
he's
fucked
like,
up.
no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. He's
Was
just dropping
Charlotte's-
ins for the show.
It was.
So
was
it's
at
not
that
Charlotte's
moment.
Web.
I'm not gonna kill it. It's gonna fucking eat your mosquitoes.
True that,
Dude,
dude.
this guy, dude, I got all kinds of.
Good for
little
you for
You
not
got-
killing
down
that
here.
thing.
You know you got
I was
some
wondering
fruit
what you were going
flies.
to do right there. I was going to judge you.
You
And I
had some
did.
fucking fruit.
No,
This
I have.
motherfucker spared him.
Like I
I'm
have
impressed.
I have a what do you call it? An agreement with them spiders in my basement. Like,
Yeah.
If I, you guys can do your thing, but if I catch you, if you fucking run out in front of me, that's your ass.
Right there, like
what I'm
it's
saying.
designated behind the TV.
Like,
I would say-
motherfucker,
It didn't run in front of me.
it was on my podcast.
I mean, he's chilling now. He's just watching.
He's
up
on the
there.
payroll now.
This is like a mascot.
I would say another one would be Hook.
It's
the spider.
I'd say Hook was another one. Because I was a kid, so in the 90s,
Yeah.
Hook.
You know,
Hook's pretty
honestly,
good.
shit.
Hook's
Hit
pretty
in the
good. I actually
90s.
saw a clip of Hook
Yeah.
today where Robin Williams is all grown up and then like he's grown but she's not. Comes back and she's like, "Hello, what was the kid's name? Peter or some shit."
Jack.
Hello, Jack, and he's all old. I was like, "Damn, this whole movie came rushing back now." Yeah, Hook was pretty good.
Yeah.
I
See,
like
I
that
was a
one.
teenager in the '90s, so like I was coming off the as a
You were
as a-
coming?
as a kid. I was coming out of the '80s movies,
Okay.
and so the difference was noticeable because the '80s was more idealistic. All the heroes were heroes, and what do you call it? The '90s was beginning the time of where they were jaded. Like
Yeah.
it was like the anti-hero
The
was starting to
anti-hero.
peak. What do
Yeah.
you call it? Come out and like even
yeah.
Quentin Tarantino used to like bitch about it. He goes like, yeah, what I hated about because he said that his worst. He hated the '80s movies more than anything.
Yeah.
And he said it was because they would have an asshole and then they would take it back, and that bothered him.
Yeah.
Like he would be an asshole, but then at the end he would be
redeemed
like, "I'm
himself.
sorry, I'm an asshole." And to Quentin Tarantino, this shouldn't shock anybody, but to Quentin Tarantino, he was like, "No, I want him to keep being the asshole."
Yeah.
Like there was something like fake about it that bothered him.
Yeah.
Now as a kid, I like the black and white of it all. Like,
Yeah.
I like the heroes. You had the Star Wars. I know, like they starting to sound, but like '80s was a big part of the Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then you had Neverending Story.
Yeah.
You had all of the like even action like Rambo, Predator. All of them. The good and the bad were like clear.
Yeah, for sure.
But then the '90s came around. They said we're gonna do a few things different. We're gonna number one the for the horror, we're getting rid of the supernatural and we're gonna go to the psychological horror.
yeah.
And then and then for the cultural, like Pulp Fiction was like it was so culturally important that the president addressed it.
Yeah.
And some people thought it was a good thing. I mean, some people like was celebrated, but it was also seen as like the GTA moment of that time. It was like, this is where our culture's going, guys.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Well,
Jeremy, hold on. Jeremy, on that note, what is your favorite 90s movie? Because that was a topic we started with.
That's true. That's
And then we had a spider.
Well, I didn't get through my top three.
It's hard. Yeah, go ahead, man. What do you- I'm going to have to think about
Guys,
it anyway.
hello. I didn't finish my answer.
Nate, what about you?
You asked me.
Nate, what about
Well,
you?
let's see. We've heard Matt's third favorite movie. We're winding up to the top two. My third favorite movie from the 90s is going to have to probably be... I'm going to go with The Matrix.
Matrix.
Okay.
Matrix
Yes.
Yeah.
was awesome.
One
really
of the top
enjoyed
10.
that.
One of the top 10 '90s movies. I
Yeah.
would go with Matrix as one of mine. Also,
Yeah.
but to be a little different, Saving Private Ryan was probably really
Ooh.
good because
Shaving
good.
Ryan's
Medal
Privates.
of, Medal of Honor on the video game. A video game had just come out right around that time.
Okay.
and it was just like the opening scene in Saving Private Ryan.
Okay, yeah.
There is a 90s movie that I watch every year on my birthday.
What's that?
Groundhog's Day.
Oh, because your birthday.
Because my birthday's Groundhog's Day. So every
Is that
that's
90s?
93.
That came out in 93?
Yeah.
Groundhog Day did?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Bill Murray.
I would have thought that was an 80s
Punxsutawney
movie, too.
Phil.
Yeah, it feels like an
Bill
80s
Murray.
movie.
Wow.
Okay, so Matt, we're back to you.
Second favorite.
My
Second
number
favorite.
number two, and these are my top three of all time, and they just happen to be 90s movies. So I mentioned Tombstone, which we're talking about an all-star cast. So much beef on the
so
screen.
good.
So much beef.
Sexual.
But Jurassic Park.
Okay, also top 10 of the 90s, obviously.
Jurassic Park.
Jeremy, have you come to a conclusion yet?
Have you come to a close?
Because again, like what do you call it? Like the first when someone asks me my favorite, the first one that pops into my head is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
90s?
is that for real? Is that my fucking favorite movie?
I'll tell you what, though, that's not even, and this is a hot take. I feel like people usually like when I say this, is like, that's not even my favorite Tarantino movie.
Really?
Oh no,
My favorite is Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, I see a lot of people like that. But
And sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
go ahead.
But Reservoir Dogs, I think, lends itself more to what you were talking about. Because here you have a group of straight up criminals,
Assholes.
and you're rooting for some of these guys
Yeah,
to pull
yeah.
through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're not redeemable people.
Sorry, Steve Buscemi, I was not
they're-
rooting for you.
They are doing they're doing what they're doing, and they have no remorse for it.
right.
And they don't even, it's not even like, even Harvey Keitel, you're like, I love him, but he's not even the guy who's like, I'm trying to get out and I'm a good guy. No, he's a
No.
carear criminal.
Right, he's a career.
No.
But you love him in that movie. You
Yeah.
love him. He's like the dad,
Yeah.
of the group.
Yeah.
But it's just, and it's gritty, and it's like, oh man, it makes you feel like, like if I was in that situation, man, I'd fuck
What's
off
the
with the
actor's
diamonds
name?
too.
Who was like the fucking badass, didn't listen to anybody, and
Michael Madsen.
Yeah.
He just passed recently.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr. Blonde.
Blonde,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was sad. I actually
wanted him to pull through because I was like, oh, this dude's a badass.
He's a fucking psychopath, dude. Well, he, that's funny because when I read about him passing away at work, I was like, Michael Madsen just died, and everybody was like, who? And I was like, Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs. They're like, what? And I'm like,
Plebeians.
all right, man.
This is where it's come to.
Now that Kill Bill, was that in the 2000s?
I think so,
Man,
And let me tell you something.
That's a good
I get a lot. You're not gonna like this. I get a lot of flack for this too. Those are my least favorite Tarantino movies. And not to say that I don't think they're good. They're good movies, but he has so many good movies. Those bottom out the list for me.
See, for me,
shit.
Tarantino's like okay with movie. Like I know somebody is gonna hate this hot take, but like he's a genius for particular scenes.
Yes.
But the movies overall are like they're like decent.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
like,
I'll give you that.
What do you call it? But he has particular scenes that are like cultural changing.
Well, he's an excellent writer.
Right.
He wrote From Dusk Till Dawn, which we talked
that's
about.
another,
which is
if I
my
had to pick
hated.
my favorite
That's your favorite?
Tarantino movie of the 90s.
Well, okay, when I say Tarantino movies, I'm talking about his directorial. Like, he didn't direct that. You know what I mean? So that's where I kind of draw the line on
what was that? Rodriguez directed that?
Probably.
I think so. That was like the Grindhouse times.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to shit on anybody's movie, but that was the one that like, and maybe I was having a bad day. I don't know. I was like so upset with that movie.
you are correct.
Which movie?
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah. Nate said that.
Oh yeah, Nate said that.
I mean, him and Tarantino hung out for a while in the 90s. They did Grindhouse back-to-back features. So that's what I was thinking is like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
They were.
That's up there for me. I like that
They
one.
they each directed a segment in 4 Rooms.
Yes, fantastic movie.
Excellent
One of
movie.
my favorites.
Yes.
That might be 90s.
I think that's early 90s.
I'm going to throw that as number 2. We'll go with number 2 for
Did he do one with Antonio
list.
Banderas?
who, Quentin?
Yeah,
Banderas.
Antonio Banderas, did he?
he was in one of those movies. I can't think about. It's the one where
Maybe.
Antonio Banderas is like a
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, what characters he play?
he's a musician who's going around taking revenge for.
Are you
his
talking about the
wife being
Mexican?
killed. No,
Was that the Mexican?
Selma Hayek's in it.
It's Desperado.
Oh, it
I
might
don't
be
know.
Desperado.
I don't think that's Tarantino though. Are you talking about Tarantino
He
or
was
Robert
in the
Rodriguez?
movie.
Oh, Tarantino was in it.
Tarantino was in
Yeah,
the
he's
movie.
acted in some shit. He's not a great actor.
So I just wondered it because
He's not.
Sorry,
I just
Quentin.
wondered if he was directed that movie because he was in the movie because a lot of his movies he's in the movie too.
He has the same
His-
like inflection in every like. Let me tell you like a virgin's about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
like,
Quentin Tarantino every time, isn't it?
Or like, and then Pulp Fiction. You don't have to tell me how good my fucking coffee is.
Oh, that's my favorite shit from Quentin Tarantino. Like, everything else was derivative of that, but that, he's like, I don't need to tell me how fucking good my coffee is, Jules. It's fucking gourmet, okay? I buy it.
When my wife buys coffee, she buys shit, okay? I buy gourmet shit because I want to taste my fucking coffee, okay?
It was.
Sam Jackson's killing me. He's like, damn, dude, this is some gourmet shit.
He's got something in his contract that, I have to drop the M-bomb at least a few times in every movie I do. And it can't be somebody else. It's got to be me.
Yeah.
It's got to be me personally.
He's probably the only person in the entire universe who could drop the N-bomb to Sam Jackson's face.
I know, right?
And it's 100% okay.
It's like, Quentin, you get one a decade.
Do you see a sign outside my house that says dead storage?
Right.
Even in the fucking there.
Even in the 90s when we were like, because I was going through, and people weren't as sensitive as they are now. In the 90s, I was like, ooh, what the fuck?
Yeah, shocking. Totally shocking. Yeah, I remember seeing that too when he was like, what is this dead? I was like, oh, damn. He threw the ER version in there.
But
I was like,
you know how he made
fierce.
it? To me, this is how he made it like, okay. And this just might be my whatever.
Let's hear it.
His wife came home and she was black. And so he was like, I'm
Sure.
allowed to do it. My wife was black. So
Sure.
Okay.
He's, honestly, I think there's very few
It's like a passport for that.
people in this world who get that pass, but Tarantino just has that kind of air about him.
It's because it's done. It's done with. There's no racial.
It's not. It's not.
It's raw.
He's using it the way most black people use the word.
It. And you
Just
see
to-
that in
just to-
Django and the Hateful Eight.
Well, in Django,
man.
it was a little more
Django's
directed. But
DiCaprio,
you know what?
man.
I don't know. I mean,
We're getting off on this. Is becoming
Okay,
this is becoming a Tarantino, which we have
Shit.
talked about doing a Tarantino episode.
let me stop you real quick because you mentioned Desperado.
Yeah.
And I always thought that Quentin Tarantino was involved in that to some extent, but I thought he directed, but he didn't direct.
No.
it. But he did.
Did he act in it?
Who
He
directed
produced
it?
it.
Oh, he produced it. Who
Tar-
directed it? Was it Robert?
Do we
Rodriguez,
do okay?
Rodriguez?
Can I stop? Do we want to make this our Tarantino episode?
No,
Because we've talked about doing a Tarantino episode.
I'm up for that.
I didn't get fresh on the Tarantino.
Flip it on the fly. And just
You know what I'm
start
saying?
getting into-
And then-
I
and
didn't
then-
talk about
and then
all
We'll
that.
just scratch it out in the thumbnail.
and then we'll do we could do a 90s.
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah. That's why I said it was probably.
Okay, let's do
Should
90s
we just
next.
keep? We're
We
talking
might as
about
well.
Tarantino.
Might as well.
All right.
We do 90s next,
Should we?
next episode? Yeah,
Sure.
why not?
Because
Sounds good.
because since you brought it up and like that he produced that, Tarantino has directed 9 films.
Right, and he wants to get to 10.
He wants
That's
10
his
and
goal.
he's gonna
He's
and
done and 10 and done.
now when I say that he counts Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 as one movie.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So
because it's volume
you
1 and
have
volume 2.
Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
You have Kill Bill.
Brown, that's a good one.
You've got Django Unchained. You have Death Proof, which was the Grindhouse feature he did.
With Kurt Russell again.
You have Inglourious Bastards,
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
One with scalps.
The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
Shit, that is nice.
Rank those.
Oh,
like
shit.
rank them.
Okay.
I haven't
Where
seen
do you
most
want me
of
to start? You want me to start 9 and go?
Yeah, it's easier just to start with the top one, I think, and then go.
You wanna
down,
go-
I think. Isn't that
should I
easier?
count down?
No, we should start with the least
Okay,
ranked
go ahead.
first.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 9 for me. Again, I know this is controversial.
Boo.
Kill Bill comes in at number 9. That's not to say
Okay.
that they're not good movies.
I disagree.
Just a
I
second,
think
real
Death
quick.
Proof.
We don't count Dust Till Dawn as one of his movies, huh?
He didn't direct
he
it.
didn't
He didn't
direct
direct it.
Okay.
So
I
he's-
like that. Like, but I know. Like, didn't you say it was one of your favorite, Rob? I don't mean to be shitting on your movie.
One of my favorite Tarantino movies of the 90s.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I think I have a list.
You have a list?
I think I have a list. Let me
I just want
check
the
it twice.
list. Yeah.
let me see.
While we're looking that up, I'll say Kill Bill is actually my number one slot up there. It's my favorite.
That's your
Okay,
favorite?
so we're flipped.
Yeah.
We're
That's my
flipped on
favorite
it.
Tarantino.
All right, yeah, I actually do have a list. You see it? Casey can
I confirm.
Quentin Tarantino movies. They
What is
are
the
listed
date on this?
and then
That looks like old handwriting.
that.
Is this for your
So-
personal notes?
Yeah, I do. I do have a note that has my
Old
Quentin
English.
Tarantino
You write
movies
too
ranked.
much, man.
It's old English.
I have it at the ready. So if Jeremy really wants to know, number 9 is Kill Bill. Number 8 is Death Proof,
Let me see.
with the one with Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I'd agree. I
Okay,
agree
he's-
with that
he's
one.
good.
Yeah.
Number 7, Rob's not going to like this, Django Unchained. He doesn't like how low that is on my list, I know. Number 6 is Jackie Brown. And, dude, when I tell you, like, my favorite fucking... You guys, have you all seen Jackie Brown?
Nice shoes.
You've seen Jackie
I have
Brown?
not.
Yeah.
Nope.
De Niro, when he shoots that bitch in the parking lot, when she's just
God.
nagging and nagging and nagging, and he goes, "You know what?" and just walks away.
Right.
Dude, I love it every time, dude. Number 5, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, with DiCaprio and Pitt. It was a great fucking movie. Number 4, Inglourious Bastards. Number 3, Pulp Fiction. Number 2, The Hateful Eight, and number 1 is Reservoir Dogs.
Awful list.
I don't care what you think.
I have only seen like 4,000 movies anyway.
I've seen all of them. I'd say I mostly agree with that list. Mostly. Except for we put Kill Bill at the top for me. And then
Reservoir
Inglourious
Dogs at the
Bastards
bottom?
goes probably like 4 or 5. And then Pulp Fiction goes to 2.
Dude, Brad Pitt, like...
I want my when he's like River Deerchi. I lost my shit.
Hey, what's the guy's name? He's like, he speaks the third most Italian.
I don't speak
I don't
Italian.
speak Italian. Like I said, third best.
most. Yeah, third best.
I want my scalps.
Everything
Oh, my
he
God.
says in that fucking movie, and the fact that like one of the like most quotable, like me and one of my old cooks from the restaurant I used to manage would like it. What made us laugh so hard was like when he's got the one Nazi. And he's like, you heard of me, then you definitely heard of the Bear Jew. He's like, that means you know what he does. And he's like, feels the need to like correct the fucking Nazi. Because the Nazi's like, he beats German soldiers with a club. He's like, bashes their brains in with a baseball bat's what he does. Like, it's like he has to Americanize it. Like, it ain't no club, it's a baseball bat.
Why are his fucking movies so goddamn funny? Because Django Unchained is the same way, right? When they're like, no, we ain't got no extra bags.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, shit, if I thought I could put together a bag, I would have done a better job. And he was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't ask me and mine for nothing.
Fucking
It's just
Jonah Hill.
hilarious.
Jonah Hill
Jonah
like
Hill.
rips. I made mine
I
worse.
done fucked my eye hole.
I think that what Jeremy kind of like hit on was, you know, Tarantino specifically, you know, like you had this sort of formula for films leading up to that point, right? You know, where you have it's a very black or white, and it's like there's just a certain style of writing, and moving away from that, making things dark, but still funny and gory and.
In fact, I think it was the funny entered in the 90s. Like, there wasn't much funny in the 80s. Like, not really.
Yeah.
Not,
It was a
couple
different
jokes.
style of humor.
Yeah, like
It
the whole movie was funny in
Yes.
the 80s. They had like a whole comedy section.
Okay,
Yeah.
like I know this is demented sounding, but when he shot Jules in the face, or not Jules, when he shot
Marvin?
in
Marvin,
the
yeah.
face,
Man, you just shot Marvin in the face.
Yes.
it's like, man, I didn't mean to. I don't know why, but that fucking scene was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was. I just had a bad case of deja vu just now.
You know, we also have to give Tarantino credit for giving Travolta his big comeback.
He
Oh,
did.
yeah,
100%.
definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
Because Pulp Fiction, I mean, and I love John Travolta, and that brought him back
no,
to the
you're
mainstream
100%.
and back to the conversation of like, oh, we forgot this dude is a
Yeah.
dynamo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they
You
said
know?
people were criticizing him for that.
Yeah. He was great in
They were
it.
criticizing
Oh, yeah.
Tarantino.
They were criticizing Tarantino for that pick, and he's like, "No, that's the guy I want."
Dude,
Yeah.
the
Great pick.
fact that he was digging for a thank you. He's like, I'm just saying. It's like, that fucking cracks me up. It's like, you're gonna get fucking shot, and he didn't care, dude. He's just like, oh, thank you.
Honestly,
Pretty pleased with sugar on the top. Clean the fucking car.
Travolta was just.
We could just quote
fucking,
so much of this.
He was just funny in that.
He was.
He was a very.
He was great.
He was that
disagreeable motherfucker
Yes.
in the movie, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, even
He had that second opinion for fucking everything.
even one of the parts that makes me laugh, and it's so little, but like when they're at the diner and they're debating, and he goes, "I gotta go take a shit."
Yeah.
Oh, me
we'll
too.
come back to that.
Right.
He just goes.
He had a problem with every scene. Everyone in every scene, even in like the one where he runs into Butch.
Yeah.
And Butch isn't doing anything to him. He's just staring a hole in the side of his head.
You know, you guys, you really hit the nail on the head with that. I never really thought about how he was just so disagreeable in the fucking movie. Look, you just ordered a $5 milkshake. That's milk and ice cream.
It's milk and ice cream.
It's $5. That better be a pretty good fucking
Now,
milkshake.
here's the thing, though, that's crazy about how old that movie is.
That was 94.
Yeah.
$5.
$5 milkshake is
No,
like,
you're
wow, that's
right.
a pretty good deal. Dude.
You're right.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
I was like, back in the day, that was expensive.
It was expensive,
It was,
dude. A milkshake was,
Oh,
what,
shit.
$1 or $2?
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
I remember watching the movie going, yeah, it is expensive milkshake.
Yeah, I remember, like, damn, $5.
Yeah.
$5
that's gotta be
milkshake.
Hell,
That'd be what, like an $8 or $10 milkshake now?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably.
think about this. Like 5 or 10 years ago, go to Steak and Shake. You can get one for $2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go there, they still have the happy hour deal where it's
Yeah.
like $4 or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. But even then, man, yeah, $5 milkshake. Yeah, that's you really got me on that one. I never thought of it. He just really is a disagreeable motherfucker in that movie.
Listen, if you give this guy the money in your wallet, I'm gonna shoot him on principle.
Yeah.
You won't
Yeah.
do a fucking thing.
Yeah, I know. Like
Now, was this also where Sam Jackson got his comeback? Was this like another launch pad for him too?
It was.
Because I mean,
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
when it
He
put
was
him on
Samuel
my
L.
radar.
Jackson?
That's
Yeah.
when he put
I didn't know
him on
about
my
it before
radar.
that.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
when I went back and saw movies that were older, I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, Sam was in that, but I didn't remember
Yeah.
him until Pulp Fiction.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's a, you know what, and that scene is really showcases fucking Vincent Vega's like disdain for everyone and everything, because it's like you're supposed to be calming shit down and you're escalating
Right.
shit by like, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker in the face. Why would you say that, dude? We're trying to not shoot people right now. Like, why?
So mad.
You know, and then of course I feel like we can't continue to talk about this movie without bringing up the other part where like fucking Ving Rhames and
There
Bruce
he is.
Willis
Yep.
were also just dynamos in that
Yeah, they
fucking
were.
movie,
So good.
dude.
Okay,
Like,
but you know who also was really good at it? And this is going to, like, drop a bomb? Christopher Walken.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's one of his
yeah.
most memorable
And I
roles.
wore this up my ass.
Right.
Wore this up my ass.
That whole movie, everyone that touched it turned to gold. Like
Yes.
that fucking
Yeah.
movie.
That again, I mean, Reservoir Dogs is my favorite. Pulp Fiction changed movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it did.
changed
Totally.
movies
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Changed movies forever.
Yeah.
And just the Quentin was able to shoot it out of sequence too. Most movies were
Yes.
linear. This thing jumped
Yes.
around in time. That was totally
Absolutely.
weird for the '90s, but I
Yeah.
loved
Oh,
it.
was it?
It's like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is different.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It
Pulp
was
Fiction was
yeah.
jumped all over.
So you've
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen Jackie Brown?
No.
Oh well, there you go. There's your homework.
Yeah, you need to see Jackie
the
Brown.
girl.
Yeah, had we,
Yeah.
I know we were going to be fucking doing this shit. I'd have watched
Well,
all of them.
it just happened. Have you seen Kill Bill?
Yes, both.
So you've seen Kill Bill.
Yeah.
So you know what happened to David Carradine.
Why do we always talk about David Carradine?
before we were
Before we
mic'd
throw
up,
him under
we,
the
I
we
mean,
did
I mean, he died a little differently.
a little different. We don't need
Yeah,
to talk.
I
he
mean-
was good in Kill Bill, man. Like
He
the-
could have had a shotgun in that night, but he didn't go
He
out
was
that way.
He was really good in Kill Bill. Not to go off on a tangent, but he's also really good in Big Stan. If you guys ever seen Big
I
Stan?
haven't seen that one.
With Rob Schneider.
I could see it. What does he say? Whatever.
Rob, have you ever seen Big Stan? All right, now the three of you have
There we go.
homework.
Yeah. Big Stan.
It's not a great movie.
What is the biggest sexual predator on the yacht?
You know what's
Oh, that'd
you know what's blowing my mind is until just now, just till you guys would start talking about it, I didn't realize that Bill was the Kung Fu guy from Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I had him in my mind. I had him as two separate people.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
so he did a dark Kung Fu guy in this motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely.
He went dark as fuck.
Well, Pulp Fiction, Jules in the thing, he's like, I just want to walk the earth like Kane and Kung Fu.
Right.
Like, fast forward, they do that in Kill Bill later. Like, they bring that guy in.
That's
one thing I like about his direction style. He's got this amalgamation of, like, Chinese cinema in so many of his movies. Quentin's backstory is pretty interesting. Like, this dude worked at a video store for a long time, and he just absorbed all the tropes.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that, because that's what I was about to say. Is one of the things that you have to love about him, whether you hate or love his movies. I don't know why you'd hate him, but he is a film nerd.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, and it comes
to the purest essence. Like he like in his interviews will mention like most obscure like 50s and 60s movies. It's like
Greg just texted me.
What is he talking about?
I just wanted you guys to know Greg just texted me.
Oh, you want to call him back?
great.
Wait a minute, what was that other one? It was like Western Sukiyaki or something?
Hold on. He said, "Sorry I missed you. Guess I was in the shower. I'd call you back, but don't want to interrupt recording. Should we call him?"
Let's call him.
Yeah, let's call him up. We gotta get his favorite Quentin Tarantino movie.
What's his favorite card? Yeah.
Wonder if he's seen many Tarantino movies.
Oh, that's the one thing with him.
Is he still naked?
Well, that's why I figured we might as well do this now.
That's a good point.
Ask him if he sells his towel.
Hello.
Hey, Greg.
Hey.
Greg. Hey, Casey said he wished you were still in the shower.
True.
Oh, I can get back in there.
So we started talking about 90s movies and very quickly pivoted into Tarantino. Have you seen a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen them all, but
What's your favorite?
Hateful Eight.
Yes, my man.
That's his favorite.
That's my number 2.
Yeah, for real. My number 2 too.
Yes.
Behind Django.
Number 2.
Number 2 too.
I just like the old Wild West kind of shit. So
Right.
So, Greg, where do you rank Django then?
That's one I haven't seen.
Oh, you'd like it. You'd like
You're gonna
it.
like that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, because that's kind of like the same setting, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, there's a theory that they take place in the same like world, same universe.
Whoa.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. How's Florida?
Oh, freaking awesome. I didn't want to come home. You guys are lucky I came back.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right, yeah, cool.
Bye.
Later.
There you go. So he's seen some Tarantinos. Yeah. Hateful Eight.
He's seen one or two.
Have you seen Django Unchained?
No.
Okay. So that's
You
where we
gotta get
start
to
to
it.
get into where you
Intense.
haven't seen some of these Tarantino movies. Would you stop at Kill Bill?
I just started watching
Just whatever you
more
saw.
anything my wife will allow me.
Now you like some of those old kung fu movies.
I love old kung fu movies.
So Kill Bill's got to be high on your list. That's for sure.
Yeah,
'Cause
what
there's
I
a
really-
lot of
what I
influence
really
from
liked about
so
Kill
much.
Bill was the fact that it fluxed between like the Japanese background thing, and then you're out in the countryside, and like the different people and like the different origin stories behind them.
Yeah.
Like the one person that she fights, I guess it's like in the beginning of the movie, where she goes into the girls'
Cottonmouth, I think.
And the daughter's getting ready to get off the bus. Like that scene right there, I was just like, that would fuck you.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm just sitting there thinking, I was like, that is fucking dark.
Oh my
so
god.
fast.
It's so dark.
What I
So
thought was
dark.
dark was there's two parts that I thought was dark, and I want to talk about Quentin Tarantino's creative way of like killing and maiming people in his movies.
Yeah.
Kill Bill falls in that category.
Yeah.
Two parts. Okay, one where he's sitting there waiting for her to fucking show up with the shotgun full of salt, rock salt.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking creative, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then the other one was when he fucking snatched her first eye. Right?
Oh yeah.
And then he snatched her second eye, and she's
Yeah.
flopping around and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that's cold. That's
So-
a brutal
Wait,
shit.
she snatched her
No,
first eye?
it's a she, but he's talking about as if it's Tarantino, right? Because the
Yeah.
she snatched the
Yeah. So she lost the first one, right?
Right.
And then years later, she's fighting again, and they
snatched the second one. It's great.
Yeah, because the
It's
kung
fucking
fu man.
crazy.
Yeah, because the
El
kung
Driver.
fu.
Great.
Because the kung fu master
great.
fucking snatched her eye, and then he kills her, and then she finds out. He's like, "Well, fuck
Oh,
this."
that's right.
He goes for the second eye.
Right, yeah. And then
She
completely blind.
poisons his rice. She murders that guy.
Yeah.
Ill bastard didn't know about the rice.
You know the black and white scene had to be black and white because of all the blood, right?
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah.
That they would not.
Oh,
get,
wow.
They would.
They would
didn't
have
know that.
they would not have gotten an R rating. It would have had to
Oh,
be
wow. I
NC-17
didn't know
because
that.
of there's so much blood.
Oh my god.
So when it turns black and white, when she's fucking slaying motherfuckers, that's why.
That's
Because that was
interesting.
the only way without showing all that red that
Damn.
they could avoid the NC-17.
Yeah, they had
What a
some
good
dumbass
move on Quentin's
rules.
part because it looks so good in black and white as well.
Well, and you expect that level of like cinematography from him
Yep.
anyway.
Exactly.
So yes, he very much.
Wow, I didn't realize he was skirting a censorship issue on that one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you asked for my ranking. Do you have a ranking?
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, all right, this would be mine. And like, what do you call it? It's gonna go like, all right, my bottom one, the one I liked the least was Death Proof.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
put that. That's toward the bottom of mine as well.
Yeah,
It's not a bad movie. Again, not to say any of these are bad movies in my opinion.
yes, that's the problem with like him, like you ranking movies, but
Yeah.
his bad movies better than most people's.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So just to
Right.
we
No,
will as a
100%.
disclaimer, like
Yeah,
we're not
no,
saying these are
100%.
bad movies. We're
Right.
just ranking our least favorite to favorite.
Right.
But they're still all
Right.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's true because
at least
like,
halfway decent movies.
all of them also like have a scene that you won't get out of your head, even though I didn't like that movie. How shocked I was when that chick's foot came off
Yes.
in Death Proof.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Like the that all the mangle of that particular scene. Actually, I didn't expect it really, and it's in every movie he's got a scene like that. So
Well, he's
Oh,
got.
yeah.
Well, he shows feet and.
yes,
Yeah,
he
he's-
does.
he's got-
You're right.
he has a foot
He's
thing, so
like,
You're
ah.
right. You're right.
Listen, you know what? At least they're adult women.
I'm not judging him.
No, I'm not judging. He's got his thing, dude. I don't care.
Doesn't
To each
bother
their
me.
own. You know what? If it's a consenting adult and they're like, "Yeah, you can rub my foot and get off on it," I don't give a fuck what he. People trying to cancel him because of the Salma Hayek thing and shit. And it's like,
I was like, I told somebody that asked me about that. I was like, that's a perk of the job. What are you talking about?
well, here's my thing. I mentioned this when we.
He does write the script. He's like,
Right.
Selma Hayek. Well, Selma Hayek, I guess, like has a choice if she wants to do this role or not. Selma
Exactly.
Hayek read this and said, like, you
That
know
is
what?
it.
This sounds funny. You
Yeah.
know,
That
like-
is it.
Yes.
We talked about this when we did our vampire
Yeah.
episode, and that was my take
I was
on
gonna
it.
say we did. We
Yes,
just did
that was my take on it. Was people want to say
Yes,
like,
we did.
You
Yeah.
write this and then put yourself in that. She's an adult. She can say at any point if she doesn't want to do that. scene.
Exactly. I never
Salma
thought.
Hayek.
I never thought all that
What
bullshit
scene?
was. What do you call
What
it?
scene?
The where she pours the tequila down her leg and he drinks it off of her toes.
That's my favorite scene.
Ugh.
I'm just
He's like,
saying.
that's my favorite scene.
You just wanted me to
Hey,
describe
when
it.
she walks out, when she
Please.
walks
On
out
the
with that
visual.
snake around her shoulder.
I wanted a visual again. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right, so you have Death Proof at the bottom.
Yeah, Death Proof's at the bottom. Then I'm gonna have to go with Hateful Eight. I
Really?
didn't like it.
Oh,
no,
that's
I
one
just,
of my
I
favorites.
just, I just didn't.
Walton
like
Goggins.
Walton
Walton Goggins.
It was just it was gratuitous to me. Like I was like,
Oh well, that's
like,
what Tarantino's become.
you're right. What do you call it? But it was just like so much, and like I felt like they were like overdoing it, like
Maybe.
with some parts. So I was just like, and of course, there's always times when you can just have a bad day. You're like watching a movie, and you're just like, for whatever reason, like it's not hitting you, and
Yeah.
it might not even be the movie. But the Hateful Eight did not do it for me. Then I'm gonna go with. God, you're right. They're all good.
It's tough
It's
to
hard
choose.
to say.
Jackie Brown, even though I like Jackie, just a second, Jackie Brown.
He's
It's yeah, you're right. What do you call it? It's the one that's like got the least scenes that stay with you.
Yeah.
But it's still got scenes that stay with you. Like, I never forget that chick.
Yeah.
That chick that let him fuck her, like, the moment that dude walked out of the room, I was like, I'll never forget her. And then he goes, yeah, I knew she was going to fuck you as soon as you walked out of the room.
I still,
nice shoes.
I still, like I said, I will never forget that when he's just like, you know what?
Right, she was bitching at him, and every man in the world identified with her getting clapped at the end.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I was gonna say I have seen that.
Yes.
That's where he just pops her right
Yeah,
there in
he
the mall
just gets
parking lot.
tired of
parking
it.
lot.
Like, he's like,
Pop, pop, pop.
because she was just on his last nerve. Because he wouldn't.
They couldn't find the car. They just pulled off like a fucking
was
heist
like,
or
either
whatever, their handoff.
And the way I interpret it when I watched it, I was like, you either fuck me harder or I'm going to just aggravate you to death.
Yeah.
And he finally was like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
Was Bridget Fonda not hot in that?
That's what we're talking about,
that's what
absolutely.
she was
For
talking-
sure.
so fine.
Yeah. And so, like, I was like, God, then I'm going to
that
have
was
to
a
go.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
I'm going to go with the next one has to be
Inglourious Basterds?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Inglourious Bastards, to me, that again, here we're talking about Quentin Tarantino, where even though it's down on the list, the Nazi milk scene might be one of the top. It might be the top scene that I can like when I think of Quentin Tarantino's genius scenes. It might be the top, even though all of them are really good. He might if you're like picking scenes now, that might be the top scene.
What
gotta
scene
give-
are you talking about? When
The beginning.
The
very
beginning.
You
The milk scene.
got to give credit to Christoph Waltz,
Right,
for
all of
just
them. That made that dude's
carrying
career,
that, dude.
And yeah, like everyone remembered him from then on.
Oh yeah,
So I was watching an interview with him about Inglourious Basterds and Christoph Waltz, and they almost didn't make that movie
really,
because they could not find
dude.
Hans
someone
Landa.
could and they when they got Christoph Waltz, they're like, "This is our guy."
And they look at each other
This
and
is
like,
that guy.
"Our
Google-
movie's getting made."
Dude, when he
Yeah.
when he makes the deal with Aldo and the other guy, and that's a bingo. Is that how you say it?
Hey,
That's a bingo.
It's just bingo.
It's just bingo.
Google.
Bingo. How
So-
fun!
You know how you get to Carnegie Hall, don't you?
Hey, so
Practice.
I haven't seen this movie, but Google and IMDb said that Quentin Tarantino also is one of the people who directed 4 Rooms.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned that with Nate. So there's 4 directors.
I guess he doesn't count that
yeah.
as like a
'cause that's not
Tarantino
on this
only.
list.
Yeah,
because it was like a
it's-
collab movie.
Because
Yeah.
all I Googled was Quentin Tarantino movies, and it's like on the list.
Tim
of his
Roth is
movies that
amazing
he's
Oh
in
my
that
God.
fucking movie,
He's
dude.
so good.
Tim Roth is one of the most underrated
Dude
actors, I
carries.
think, of our time, for sure.
He was so good as a bellhop. I just pictured the scene where they're up in the suite and you're gonna make the bed and they've got the thing out there and he's got the lighter and the Zippo. This dude's got to light the Zippo. What was that, 3 times or something? Opens it up, gets ready, fails on the first one. Chop.
Yeah.
Finger comes off. Tim Roth scoops up the cash and walks out the door, and the guy's bleeding out.
He's
Oh
so
my
good in
god!
that.
They're running around, fucking pissed on Cristal.
Yeah.
What a great movie that was,
Dude.
I love that one.
Cracks me up. The one dude that thinks his chick's fucking Tim Roth for no reason. He's like, "Well, has he got a bigger dick than me or whatever?" And he's like, and Tim Roth's just like, "What the fuck is happening?" Right?
He's like, "What is this?" It's such a funny movie. I love that he's the thread. He like keeps it together.
Yes. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, you gotta watch that
Yeah,
for
I gotta
sure.
watch that for
Okay,
sure.
Jeremy.
Yeah, where are we at?
Where are we at? Because I want to get everybody's
Oh,
Do you?
sorry.
Okay,
What
for
do we
sure.
call it?
before we end.
Well, Casey hasn't seen all of them, so his list will be
My
short.
next
It'll be
is,
4.
My next is going to have to be
Kill Bill will be 2 different movies.
yeah. What do you call? My next is going to have to be the Django, and even like I'm rating these basically by how many scenes I think are like memorable.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if you got if the movie had like 4 or 5 scenes that are like memorable, but like the Django was one of the things that like actually the movie's just fun.
Yeah.
Like it's just so much fun. It doesn't have like
Auf Wiedersehen.
as memorable scenes. Of course, it came out, and I'm a meme connoisseur, and one of the greatest memes of all times was the Leonardo meme.
Yeah.
With the, what do you call it? You know, that's
Where he's
that's the Quentin Tarantino says that's the only character he's ever written that he hates.
Really?
Yeah, that guy.
Really?
Also saw an interview on that where like Leonardo DiCaprio had a really hard time saying the N-word, and Jamie Foxx laid him down and was like, Look,
I heard about
Was it
that.
Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx? I thought it was Samuel L. Jackson.
No,
Yeah, I thought
Jamie
it was
Foxx.
They're
Foxx.
both in it.
Yeah,
They're
Jamie
both
Foxx.
in it.
But I thought Sam Jackson was the one that took him aside and was like, "Look, motherfucker, this is a Tuesday for us, bro."
No, because Jamie
yeah,
Foxx
yeah.
was like, I don't believe you're saying it.
It was Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jamie Foxx was like, "This is the fuck. It's slavery. We're not friends.
This is just it. Yeah.
And then he came in the
We're
next
actors.
day, and Jamie was like, "Hey, what's up, Leo? Leo? And he's like, okay, we're on now."
He's like, okay.
Yeah, see, there was
You know-
something about that movie that like got. Even though I can't think of particular scenes, it's just so much fun to watch.
You know, DiCaprio cut his hand
yeah.
for real
Who is that nigga
Yeah.
up on that dead
when
neck?
he slams his hand on the table and he's bleeding and he
yeah?
walks over to Kerry Washington and he rubs the blood on it. That's his
no
blood,
shit.
dude. That's
damn.
he improvised that.
No shit.
And she was like, I saw an interview with her where she was like, I didn't want him to do it, but we were too far gone, and
Right.
it made for a really good scene. Apparently, after that, like after he did that, like they cut, and then like everybody in the room stood up and like gave him a standing ovation because they were like, anybody else would have been like, I just sliced my hand open, we got to stop, and he just went with it and made it part of the fucking scene, dude.
Damn.
And that motherfucker still didn't get an Oscar, motherfucker.
I know.
Not
I was
until
gonna
The Revenant.
I know. I was
Yeah.
going to bring that up.
Which that was a good movie.
It was, but how many times was DiCaprio snubbed when he
Titanic.
Dude, he should have gotten Best Supporting for fucking What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh, yeah.
His first movie.
He
out, no
was
shit. Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
convincing.
Right.
People thought he was actually special needs. They thought they cast a special needs
Yeah.
person in that movie. He's like,
To
we'll
this
go higher, Gilbert.
to this day, that gets me that lives in the meme.
Yeah.
In the, what do you call it? In the meme land? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when I like for the meme lords when it says when I'm back on my shit on your Facebook timeline and it's got All right, real quick, we're gonna go Kill Bill, Reservoir Dogs, and then Pulp Fiction, of course, on top.
That's a good top, man.
That's a good top.
Okay.
I'm a bottom person myself.
Moving on to Nate. Let's get through this real quick.
We'll do
All
it.
right, let's go right down the list here. We're going to start from the top, actually. So we're going right at the tippy tops, Kill Bill 1 and 2, followed by Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown, Inglourious Bastards. I don't know. This is a tough call here. I'm going to go with Django, then Hateful Eight, Hollywood, and then Grindhouse Death Proof at the end there.
Okay.
And then
Wow.
shout out to Four Rooms, too.
Yeah.
That's like
We-
way up there,
yes.
but not official.
I
Sure.
forgot about fucking Hollywood altogether. Sorry.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It had a lot of shocking
You
shit
didn't see
in
it,
it. Like,
did you?
it was pretty
No,
good.
I
Not my
It
favorite,
had
but
some scenes.
Dude.
Nor
Had
did
some
I know
scenes.
he directed that.
that fucking dog.
It
oh
had
my
some scenes.
god!
It
Like
did.
murdered.
Dude, that
Like
that
crazy.
is
He was
like,
like-
every time I get on like Instagram or Facebook and I go and it, like the reels, that is always one that just pops up on my fucking.
Well,
you might
that's-
like this, and it's just the
That's another
the
meme
fucking three
where
people
he's
coming in.
pointing at
Oh,
the TV.
God, yeah.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That scene and then the scene where dude fights fights Bruce Lee in the movie.
Yeah.
That sticks out for
Fucks
me
him
too.
up.
I remember
Oh,
that.
he got so
Those
much
guys.
shit for that. He's so mad at the Kung Fu, like the entire Kung Fu like fan base.
Yeah.
Well, not to spoil
Bruce
it.
got F up. Spoilies.
Not
Sorry.
not to spoil it for anybody, but the end of the like the big fight scene at the end. First of all, when Brad Pitt rocks that bitch in the face with the can of dog food,
Yes.
and then fucking DiCaprio goes and grabs the fucking flamethrower.
yes.
Jesus Christ! And it does, like I said. I mean, that's Tarantino now in a nutshell. It's just gratuitous, but you've come to expect it. You're like, this is what I wanted from this
Okay.
movie, dude.
Seeing that.
It was better than the real ending because he does that
Yes.
shit. Like
Inglourious
like
Bastards
If you
and
knew what the real ending of that
Sharon
movie
Tate,
was,
Yeah.
you'll appreciate his version because the real ending of that movie is a lot worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like
And
it don't go
I've
well.
never seen
Oh, jeez.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I've just
so
seen
good.
clips. I've just seen clips of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene where Leonardo DiCaprio takes that flamethrower
Yeah.
and he shoots. He's like, that's Leonardo DiCaprio's honest reaction to it. He was not expecting
Those are
it to
hot.
be that hot. like, can we turn this? Like, he said something like, "Can we turn this down?" Or like, "This is kind of hot," or something like that. And that was his honest take.
Oh man!
I mean, I really enjoy. I'm glad Greg said Hateful Eight because that's one of my favorites, dude. And Walton Goggins is a big part of that too.
So what's funny?
Oh, you, Major Marquez, you with the head.
Okay, so mine is completely opposite of Jeremy's.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
interesting.
much.
Just flip it.
Yeah, just
essentially.
pretty much flip it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so,
You put Pulp Fiction at the bottom.
no, not necessarily at the bottom.
Okay, but you're
Django's number 1.
Okay.
Hateful Eight is number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd probably have to go Inglourious Bastards number 3. Yeah. Okay. Pulp Fiction number 4. Then Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Okay.
Right?
Jesus, you think you know people?
Yeah, I know. and then Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. Pulp Fiction. Then Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
And then Reservoir Dogs.
Wow.
That's
and
the
then,
bottom.
And then Once Upon a Time.
Wow.
'cause I haven't
That's the
seen it.
best.
The bottom?
Wow.
Yeah.
What's yours? What's your 4?
My 4 would be Reservoir Dogs number 1, then Pulp Fiction,
Yeah.
and then Volume 2 of Kill Bill, then Volume 1.
Oh,
Nice.
good distinction.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you got a lot of cool. Like, it's cool to be you because, like, you got
I'm
that
so
whole
cool.
list. You got that whole list you can watch. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you got some good
That's
stuff.
a
to
good
look forward
Yeah,
to.
I got,
You got a lot of good things.
like when somebody says that they haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm like, oh, I wish I was you.
There is
that
something
is-
to be said about experiencing something for the first time.
Right.
And especially something like, I mean, we're
Sex.
talking about, well, yeah, for sure. We're talking about Quentin Tarantino, who is a one-of-a-kind filmmaker. I mean, there's really nobody else
Yeah.
like him. There's not other there's movies you can somewhat
you're
be
right.
like,
You're right.
if you like this, you'll probably like this, but it's just you can tell right away the second you start watching, you're like, that's a Tarantino movie.
But you know what's funny is like the movie I was just talking about with Antonio Banderas,
Desperado.
He's literally like his scene is he's sitting in a fucking bar and he's telling a fucking joke
Yeah.
to the fucking bartender, and then next thing you know the bartender just fucking shoots the guy right next to him. He's like, he didn't make the cut. You're just sitting there thinking that's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I did talk shit about his acting because we were saying he's like saying cadence.
it's-
I will say his best acting as far as like being a character that you're like, oh shit, that was Quentin Tarantino. Little Nicky. He's the fucking street preacher guy that's like,
that's
the end is near. We are all gonna die.
Yeah. Holy shit, we really are gonna die.
That was him in that fucking movie. He's got the pale eyes.
Yeah.
And he's like,
the
yelling
Lord
at-
is very nervous by
yeah,
you.
he's like, yes. And he's yelling at Patricia Arquette.
Everybody burning,
He got a she devil.
and I hear there's a slut.
Yeah, and then
Nobody calls me you're a slut.
in the '90s, he probably loved that role too.
Oh,
Like,
sure.
it
Oh,
was
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
in the
Dude,
Absolutely.
hey, true story. I was 11 years old. Very first time going and seeing a movie in the theaters. My
At least he
grandma
remembers it because he was over 8.
True.
Right?
My grandma,
off.
my grandma took me to see Little Nicky because she thought it'd be like Billy Madison or something like that. She thought it'd be like a good movie. She's like, what? Like the very
It's
first
not.
part is the whole thing with the mom, and then the guy gets the tits. My grandma's like,
Kevin
what
Nealon.
the fuck did I do?
Kevin Nealon
I've
gets
done
the
that.
titties on his head.
I accidentally did that with my kid one time. Like I took him to the Immortals. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
Thinking it was going to be like
Clash of the
Titans.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Yeah.
And we made it all the way to the point where the dude made a dude like stand like this, and it was like a polo club in his hand, and he locked that dude in the nuts, and I picked my kid up, and we like walked out of the theater.
I'm picturing you at 11 seeing Clint Howard in his apartment, like,
Oh yeah,
and he's like, good luck with the nipple rubbing. I don't need luck. I'm good.
oh yeah.
And he goes back.
That's
and
like literally where I base all of my
and
humor.
he's pouring the fucking.
from that fucking
He's
scene.
pouring the candle wax on him, and he's like, "You got the wrong window again, man."
The movie was great.
Oh my god.
That's like my favorite thing I've seen Clint Howard in. That's Ron Howard's brother.
Yeah.
And he's been in a bunch of shit, but like him in that fucking movie, dude, like every time I see that scene, he got the wrong window again, man. He's pouring the hot wax down his chest. He's like,
Sorry, nipple guy.
sorry, nipple guy.
Oh, speaking of family members,
shit,
do you know that Quentin Tarantino's dad wanted to be a director?
Really?
Yeah, like Quentin Tarantino apparently hated that motherfucker because he like ran out and he never saw him. And then he goes when he said, when I got famous, I knew the motherfucker would come around. And at some point, the dude like kept trying to like get a hold of him, and he like I was ignoring him. And then one time he was like standing in line at like a Starbucks. Maybe not Starbucks, but like, you know what I'm saying, staying in line somewhere. A scooter. The dude came in behind him and was like,
Tim
hey,
Hortons.
I'm your dad. And he just was like, what the fuck
Anyway,
ever. And the guy's
can I
like,
get a grande?
right, that's basically what he did. And so the guy knew that it was a no-go, but Quentin Tarantino basically said like later on he kind of softened up a little bit. He found out the guy was like a failed director, and he goes, it was kind of interesting because I was living the life that he wanted to live.
Oh, dude, you
that's
know what?
awesome.
Hey, you know what
That's a
that's
good
called? I was
movie.
gonna say, you know what that's called? That's called fucking karma.
Yeah, it was wild. You know,
It's crazy.
So do you think if my dad would have fucking walked out on me and not been so loving and supportive, I'd actually be something right now? I mean, Jesus Christ, my dad fucked up by sticking around.
No, what do you call it? That's a good question, because even Disney knows that there's some truth to that, because every hero, your dad and mom's got to go, bro. I mean, you want to be the hero or not?
That's true.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, we've talked a lot about Tarantino,
We have.
and we are next week gonna do a 90s movie. Now we're gonna do 90s movies because we started that
Going
here,
to do
and we will
90s.
talk about Tarantino a bit probably in that. So I mean, I think we could probably wrap it
Honestly,
there,
I
right?
think
I think we
Yeah.
could. 'cause
I
we're-
I think
we're
we
coming
don't
up
talk
on
about
an hour.
Tarantino at all anymore. Let me watch some movies.
Okay,
we go.
yeah, we do need to let Casey
We're
watch
gonna
some.
check in with Casey
Well,
later.
if so, you guys have heard my number 3 and number 2 top 90s movies. If you want to hear number 1, tune in next week.
Nice.
Because I never got to reveal that one.
Right on.
I didn't even know we talked about that.
You know,
Yeah.
All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to end it there, and we'll see you guys next week.
all right.
Tupac lives.